What is up, guys? Happy belated 4th of July. I'm launching out here at the Rigolets Marina, and we're going to be after hopefully a really large speckled trout or a tagged redfish today. Trying to win a boat so I don't have to do this anymore. Don't get me wrong, I love kayak fishing, and if you guys are interested and want to take a kayak fishing charter with me, that is available. I will put the I'll put my email in the description, and you can contact me via email and set up a kayak fishing charter with me if you want to try to catch some fish out of a kayak. It's a full-on summertime pattern, really hot. It doesn't look like it because I'm wearing long sleeves and pants, but it's all about the sun protection, guys. Keep the skin safe. So I'm a little out of breath already. Been fishing with friends in boats, but I'm back in the yak today, guys. So let's see what we can do. So check these bad boys out. My wife and I were shopping in Academy, and you know, she's not really too big into fishing, but she does enjoy fishing a little bit. And she saw these and she said, "Oh, you have to try these. They look like real fish." And I agree. They look like real croakers. They're called Crazy Croakers. It's the Academy brand, H2O. So we're gonna give these dudes a try and see what we can catch with this. I'm gonna keep it on all day wherever I fish out here. But yeah, so I'm probably not gonna be staying at this spot too long. I've been fishing for a little while and not much is happening. But we're gonna put this on and give it a try. Let's see what it looks like in the water. Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have as much action as I thought it would. Looks pretty good though. Let's see. Yeah, when you swim it fast, it looks real. When you're swimming it slow, not so much. Maybe it'll catch a fish. Let's try to find out. This is absolutely epic, guys. You missed it. You missed the bite. I'm gonna put it. We're gonna net this bad boy. Look at this flounder. I can't believe that. That croaker actually worked. The croaker actually worked. I'm about to oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, that is so awesome. The croaker caught a flounder.
Hello?
You would never believe what I just caught. I caught a giant flounder on the croaker that you picked out.
Oh, really?
Like third cast.
That's so funny.
It's a huge flounder too. I'm like, my gosh, I've been wanting to catch one this summer too. I need to catch some crabs now so I can do stuffed flounder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got you on the camera right now. You're talking to the audience.
Oh.
Hey guys, my wife is on the phone. She picked this lure out. Just shows you, listen to your wife. She might be right. Oh, anyway, there you go. I mean, I just, that's hilarious. I mean, I literally just tied it on. I think I just took a picture and sent it to you.
That's so funny.
And like
It's gonna be a good one.
5 minutes of fishing, I caught a huge flounder.
That's so funny.
All right, girl. Talk to you later.
All right, boy.
Love you.
Okay. Love you too.
Oh, that's epic. Well, guys, we're having flounder for dinner. Sometime soon. I don't know if tonight, because I might be fishing all day. Look at that stuff. It choked that croaker. Oh, let's get them. Man, they got some gnarly teeth too. Look at that. That is sick. Well, let's get a couple pictures of that, and we're gonna get back to fishing. I might just make it a flounder day. My gosh, that's a tank of a flounder. Let's see how long it measures. How long are you, dude? Let's see. They're such a hard fish to handle. 16 and a half. Almost 17. That's nice. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go catch some more fish. Alright, this is not my best skill, and the water isn't really that clean to try to sight fish. But I'm gonna give them my best shot. Alright guys, I've been working all day for this. Oh, he's still on there. He's still on there. Yeah, that's a redfish. That's a redfish. That's what I was working for. That's what I was working for. That's what I was working for. Let's shift on into this grass here real quick. Make sure there's no gators. That's what I was working for, guys. Right species. Right size, but no tag. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, where am I? Rigolets redfish. We're gonna work this grass pretty hard now that I know they're in here. I think this weather's kind of getting them riled up too. Beautiful fish. That one's gonna go in the ice box. Let's make sure that it's legal first. Oh yeah. 20 inches. Beautiful, legal redfish. And let's get out of here before we get an alligator in our kayak with us. On the matrix crawl, baby. White matrix crawl. That just looks redfishy. There's a lot of bait jumping around, that's for sure. Tell you what, let's start popping cork in there real quick. That looks like popping cork territory there. Got the Undertaker popping cork. No, that's shallow. That is definitely not popping cork territory. Oh, come on, get out of here. Too grassy. Well, that is why I'm throwing the matrix crawl today in this particular area. Back to what we know. I mean, there's got to be a redfish in here somewhere. There's no way there was only that one redfish. And there's no way to sight fish right now with this overcast and the wind. So literally just fishing everything I know to fish. I do miss the marsh though, that's for sure. Fishing the Lake Pontchartrain has been fun, but man, it is just peaceful out here. I mean, you got some boats running around in the distance, but you know, there's one way over there. But I got all this to myself. You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that. Is that a fish? That's a fish. That's a bass. That's a bass. The matrix crawl also catches bass, guys. Well, if you were wondering, I might keep this dude just to see. I've tried marsh bass before. I'm just not a big fan of them. That's actually not even a marsh bass. That's a straight up largemouth bass. Oh, he tore up my matrix crawl. I thought it felt a little funny in there. You know what? He's a little small, but they don't get big in here anyway. Oh man, I forgot how much these things flop. Come on, bro. I'm just trying to show everyone. Yeah, I think that's actually a largemouth bass. We're gonna throw them in the box and see what the marsh bass tastes like. Last time I cooked one, it didn't come out too good, but that might have been my fault. Who knows? All right, there you have it. Now I just need a speckled trout and I'll have an official slam today. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I'll switch gears. All right, I changed colors just to see if it makes an actual difference. Redfish typically like gold for some reason, like gold spoons. And you know, crabs kind of have a gold tint to them sometimes. So like I said, you always want to try to imitate the bait, and that looks like a crab, kind of. So let's see. Got another one, guys. Got another one. Oh. All right, looks like the bass are back. I don't know if you've been fishing in this area. I'm in the Rigolets, but it looks like the bass are coming back. Man, he had a good too. Come on, dude. There he is. We're gonna let that one go. He's a little small. About the same size as the other one, honestly. But one's enough for me. If I don't like them, then at least I only had one that I didn't like, and not however many more I'm gonna catch. Alright guys, well that's a wrap for the day. That's what I love about South Louisiana Marsh though. I caught a flounder, a redfish, and a couple bass. I mean, you can't really get much of a better mixed bag than that, you know. I would have liked to have added a speckled trout, but just not in the cards today. It's a little muddy, and I mean, a friend of mine has a theory on what's going on right now. So they're doing some dredging near Slidell, and he thinks that all that mud that's been kicked up by the dredging has kind of locked the speckled trout in Lake Pontchartrain. I think that's pretty valid, because you know the Rigolets Pass isn't that wide, and all that water is real muddy. So maybe the speckled trout are trapped in Lake Pontchartrain right now. Yeah, who knows? I think it's a valid hypothesis. Anyway, I will catch you guys on the next one. Until then, peace. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a little taste test. A simple catch and cook, if you will. I don't do too many catch and cooks because I'm not the best at it. But here we have the bass, the flounder, and the redfish. So all I'm doing is heating the pan up. I'm just gonna do a little bit of salt and pepper. Let's see here. That way we can get the, oh, there's no salt in there. Back up. Just a touch of salt, so we can get the full flavor of the fish. And I just have a little olive oil in the pan. Pretty neutral flavor. I've tried marsh bass in the past, and I did not have a great experience. So I'm just curious to see if this one I caught today is any better. All right. I'm also going to give my wife a piece of each of them and see which one she likes better. Bass, flounder, redfish. Keeping it real simple to get the true flavor. Fish doesn't cook too long, so I'll just let this roll and hope you guys enjoy this segment of a catch and cook. And I've got it on kind of low, medium low, so I don't burn anything. I like to flip it when you see all the white come through. Kind of shows you that it's cooking all the way through. The redfish. The flounder. And I did this in alphabetical order so I wouldn't forget, because when they're cooked, they're probably all gonna look the same. And that is the bass. Bass, flounder, redfish. This is the same day I caught it. When you see this, it will not be the same day. This video might take me a little while to work on, but I'm trying to do a catch and cook for you guys. And what better catch and cook than to see which one tastes better, right? Bass, flounder, redfish. I couldn't get the trout today, but trout's pretty good. I put that on the top of my list. I would have to say red snapper is my all-time favorite. I'm ready to go back to Navarre and get a snapper, maybe in October. All right, that looks cooked to me. I'm gonna put the other pieces on for my wife and let her try it, and I'll let you guys know what her feedback was on that, so we can have two opinions. Mine's kind of biased because I've had bad experience with marsh bass before. There's the bass, and I'm gonna put them in order. It actually looks pretty good. That's the flounder. And that's the redfish. I'm gonna let that cool off and cook the other little bits for my wife to try. Again. Oh, wait. That's the bass. I cut it in 3 pieces. You can tell by the finer grain of the meat. That's the flounder. And that's the redfish. And I'll put that last piece of bass in there and I'll just try that. All right, while those ones are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and give these ones a try. First, the bass. That's what I'm most nervous about. You're not gonna be able to see me because I have my camera on my chest, but I will let you know what I think here in a second. It's still hot. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. Okay, that's not bad. The bass may have redeemed itself tonight. Okay. That was actually pretty good. Now for the flounder, I don't have anything like ginger, so I'm just hoping that these fish taste distinctly different. That one probably should be the best. Pretty much what I expected. Flounder is pretty neutral. There's no real flavor. You just really taste the salt and pepper, and it's pretty mild. Can't complain about that. And for the redfish. Okay, so I'm definitely liking the redfish so far. The bass wasn't bad. It actually had more flavor than the flounder. But the flounder was a more neutral flavor if you don't want any fishy taste. The redfish, surprisingly, you hear it a lot, but it kind of tastes like chicken. I'm not too sad about that. Let's finish cooking these and see what the wife has to think. All right, guys, so second round, I brought that batch of fish out to my wife to try. She thought the bass tasted kind of salty. I pretty much put the same amount of flavor, pepper, salt on all of them, so it was mild, but had a saltier taste to it. She didn't really, hate it. And the flounder, which I found to be very neutral in flavor, she agreed that it was neutral in flavor as well. Now, she didn't see me cook any of this. She didn't see which one's what. I just made her eat them, however, left to right, let's just say that. And the flounder was the most neutral flavor, which she said that would go very well with different sauces, like a crab au gratin or whatever. So whatever sauce you like to put on your fish. The redfish, which I was kind of surprised to hear her say, tasted like chicken, which I said in here too. That was kind of cool. The texture was very much like chicken. And redfish, they have a thick flake, so you could almost, it could go for chicken. So that was a pretty cool little taste test with the fish. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like it, awesome. Sorry if you don't. I'm not the best at the catch and cook part. I just like catching. So hopefully I'll get this more fine-tuned and it'll be better the next time. Catch you later.